Hi, I'm Brother Prater. Welcome to my page. I want to thank each and every one of you all who congratulated me, who said some beautiful words to me pertaining to my anniversary of my employment. It's been 28 years, and to be honest with you, I thank God. It has been a journey. There are some roads that have been easy. There are some roads that have been difficult, very rough. But through it all, I give God the glory and honor and the praise. He has sustained me. He has been my anchor. He has been my strength. And so I thank you all for helping me to be who I am. And I tell people that, if it wasn't for God, especially praying and just being able to just know who God is in the midst of working in law enforcement. Without him, I couldn't do it. And so I thank each and every one of y'all who helped me to be who I am today. The officers, the training officers, the staff members. Even, I gotta say it, I've learned something from the inmates. I've learned a lot from the inmates. It make you be thankful. Make you be thankful for people who love you. Also, it makes you appreciative to what you have. Sometimes you don't realize what you have until it's gone. And sometimes it takes people to have a wake-up call, if you want to say to have a Jonah experience in the bed of a whale, for them to realize, you know what, I got to get my act together. So I thank God for everything. I do want to tell people who may be working on the job, you may face some difficult times, but please don't step outside of your character. But most importantly, don't disobey God in the midst of difficult times. Put your trust in God. I don't care what you face. There's nothing too hard for God. God will not abandon you when you are obeying him. Trust God, not just when things are easy, but even in the difficult times. Those are the times that we really, really, really have to trust God. And even what I learned from my difficult experiences. I found out that even in the times that I deal with difficulties on my job, use it as an opportunity to be a teachable moment. Because sometimes it takes those difficult moments for us to be able to get out of our comfort zone. Sometimes we get so complacent. Sometimes we take things for granted. And sometimes we realize that, you know what? I can't depend upon this forever. Sometimes we realize that in those difficult moments. And also, I tell people, when people ask me, hey man, what is the hardest part of your job? I just got to be honest. Those that know me, I'm very honest. I'm very upfront. I don't mind even throwing myself under the bus. When people ask me what is the hardest part of my job, I don't tell them it's the inmates. Sometimes it ain't the inmates. Sometimes it's the co-workers. Sometimes we deal with difficult people, and the difficult people ain't those that are in stripes. But even in the midst of that, pray for them. Let's be honest. We all sometimes dealing with difficult people. Sometimes we work with difficult people. But what do? We pray for them. Also, I tell people all the time, document everything. Document everything. Make sure that your whereabouts are accounted for. Because there will be some people that will try to challenge your character. But you don't challenge your character. You still be a man of integrity, a man or a woman of integrity. Be a person of responsibility. Know your responsibility. Do your responsibility. You don't have to have your supervisor over your shoulder or over your neck for you to do your job. Still do your job, regardless if the supervisor is looking at you or if he's present, he or she is present or not. It doesn't matter. You be a person of integrity at all times. Let your work speak for itself. Let your integrity shine regardless if nobody sees it. The main thing you have to do, most importantly, look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing as if it's unto God. Because what you're doing, you are doing it unto God. Because if you're a believer, hey, we're God's representative. So we need to represent God at all times. Not by our lip service, but our service pertaining to our job. That's going to be the effective way to let people know that God is real and who God really is. You know, like I said, those that know me, I believe in being transparent. How many times you dealt with a coworker and they say, "Oh, I want you to come to my church," and all that stuff, and they the main ones, always lying, gossiping, coming in late, all that stuff. You know, let's do right. Let's do right with each other. And especially, I want to speak to my brothers and sisters in blue. We are there to do our job. We're not there to try to figure out, hey, why that person is in jail, or you must have did something. That's not our job. Look here, that's above our pay grade. We're there for care, custody, and control. And to be honest with you, if you look at it, hey, just do your job. Don't take your job personal. We are supposed to do a job, and we're not supposed to personalize our job. We're there to do it, and don't take any shortcuts. Respect, even I tell officers, we need to respect even the inmates. Like I said, regardless of why they're in there, it doesn't matter. We're there to do our job. We're not there to trust them, but we're there to do our job. And when you start showing favoritism or even trying to punish someone because they're in jail, then guess what? You're overstepping your boundaries, because you're not the one that's supposed to be the judge or juror. Now, if you do want to take that matters into your own hands, then how about you just go ahead and just find another job, because they're making the job hard on somebody else. Everybody is deserving of care, custody, and control. And that's it. That's why we're there. You know, it's not going to hurt us for us to give them a roll of toilet paper or some soap, whatever, if they need it. But we're not there to punish them. That's not our job. So, hey, look here. Also, I'll just say it like this. I tell people, when we at our job, we're hired, look, from the neck down. You know, what we think, what we feel, you know, they don't pay us for that. Now, what we need to do, we can make change. And what we need to do is make change. But we need to make change in the right way, the godly way. First of all, what we need to do is make sure that we're doing our job, and then also encourage those who may want to listen. But also, there's nothing wrong with even trying to go up the chain of command and even better yourself. Hey, how about you put in to be a supervisor or an elected official? If we want to make change, hey, we can't rely upon other people to make change. We need to be the one to make change. And also, how about we do something to make where we at, make it better than the way we came in. In other words, we're going to leave it better. Let's make things better. Let's be an example. So, I thank each and every one of y'all. Like I said, I thank you for the opportunity. I thank God for God allowing me to be up there at the Dallas County Sheriff Department. Like I said, I've learned a lot. And also, it helped me to be able to, like I said, be the minister that I am. And I'll say it like this. It hit me today. I was like, wow. One of them wild moments that you have with yourself. You know, if you think about it, just like how I was saying, we're not there to try to figure out why you in jail, or assume that they are guilty when they're in jail, because there are many people that are in jail that are innocent. And just because you're in jail don't mean that you're guilty. But also, just because you're free doesn't mean that you're innocent. So with that, we can't assume, because they're in jail that they did something wrong. So if you look at the parallel, just like when someone goes to church, we shouldn't judge, or we shouldn't assume that just because they go into church, they must be sinning, they must be doing something wrong. We need to quit assuming in the jailhouse, and we need to quit assuming in the church house. So, there's a little nugget that I found out that really kind of caught my attention when God was talking to me today. And I just wanted to just share it with you all. We want to be able to make our job in the jailhouse better, and we need to do better with what we're doing within our church house. But like I said, no longer waiting for somebody, waiting on somebody else to take up the responsibility of making it better. Ask yourself, ask that person that's in your mirror, what are you doing? What are you doing? And if you're not doing anything, then that's the reason why there's no change for the better. Because we're not doing anything. We can easily do lip service. Lip service don't get stuff done. It's action. So how about we implement some action for change? So with that being said, I thank each and every one of you all. I love each and every one of you all. And for those that know me, I am accessible. And for those who may be watching them, those who may be listening, you're welcome to contact me. Welcome to inbox me. I'm there. You know, I don't mind talking or sharing with people. My main thing is, number one, hey, look here. It's all about kingdom business. Let's talk about kingdom building. And in order for us to be able to build the kingdom, let's build the people within the kingdom. Let's let them know who God really is. And yes, I'm one of the main ones that believe in doing the right thing, and also, most importantly, giving all credit and glory and honor to God. It was him that has helped me. So I want to encourage each one of you all. Don't give up your hopes, your dreams, your ambitions. Even when things are tough, even when things get difficult, like I said, utilize that as that agitation that's in a washing machine. That's the only area that's going to make sure that you're clean, your clothes are clean. The agitation in the washing machine. Well, look at what you're dealing with on your job or whatever. Look at that as the agitation that's going to help get you clean. Help you get in the purpose of plan that you need for you to be in. Because what happened? Where you at? What if the brook is drying up? What if you're complacent and you think that you're going to be there forever, and God telling you, hey, I got new growth within you. I don't want you to stay there forever. I want you to be able to go on, for you to be able to create something that I have for you to be in. And last but not least, I feel the need to say this. It's easy for us to be on a job where, hey, we can get paid, we're on a 9 to 5, we're comfortable. But there may be someone that may be watching this video that God is telling you, hey, I'm preparing you for you to be self-employed. I'm preparing you. In other words, be prepared. God never sent us somewhere without being prepared for it. So that agitation that you're experiencing right now, that agitation on your job, that aggravation, all that stuff, God may be preparing you to let you know that your brook is about to dry up. And I want you to be able to start preparing yourself for employment, self-employment, for you to deploy from where you're at. So I want to encourage each and every one of you all. I appreciate you all. I love each and every one of you all. Those that I speak to frequently, those I don't speak to much, or even those I haven't met yet. For y'all to be able to watch this video, or even be on my page, even share, like, comment, or whatever. I appreciate each and every one of you all. And I hope that something I've said in the time that I've been on Facebook, time I've been on YouTube, or whatever, I hope that there's something that was said to let you see, not me, but see the Christ in me, for you to be able to possibly, if not definite, want to have him as your personal Savior. So I thank each and every one of you all. I love y'all dearly. Thank y'all for making me smile. Thank y'all for making my heart happy. So I thank you all. I love y'all dearly. Be blessed.